up, guys? We're heading to a rotation for the sheriff's department this morning. It's a car that's rolled over in a ditch full of water, they say. I was listening to it on the scanner when the call first came in. It's kind of over in the Danbury area. Not sure of any injuries or anything like that. I believe they said it was a Mercedes. So yeah, please keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers. I don't know if there's any injuries or anything like that. We are headed that way. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, I believe we're pulling up here. On the scanner earlier, I had heard that it was in a, it was rolled over in a ditch full of water. Looks like it's there off the little creek or a little ditch or something that crosses right here. I'm going to get turned around here real quick. Have a pretty torrential downpour. Yeah, it is completely upside down in a ditch. To pull up here and see what we got. It's right on top of one of them culverts. He's gonna pull up for us. We're gonna see how we're gonna work this one. Let's see. What's up?
What happened was they tried to turn their Mercedes into a submarine.
Into a submarine. Perfect weather to be doing this, huh? Hey. Oh boy. This one's gonna be real fun. Good. Huh. Talk about the worst spot.
Got a tire over there.
Hey, yeah, that one. That one. Did the people make it out?
We hope so.
You hope so.
We can't. If they're here, we can't find them.
Ooh. All right.
They're not in the culvert.
They're not in the culvert, and I guess they're not.
Yeah, they're not there.
Huh. It's a heck of a place to leave your Mercedes.
Yeah. Yeah, they live over there.
Okay.
That makes a little bit more sense.
Right. Oh. I'm gonna have fun with this one.
Gee,
So,
they thought that was a boat.
they thought it was a boat.
What's happening, buddy?
Well, I mean, if you squint, kinda.
If you squint and put a Dodge logo on it.
Right. Do what? Yeah. No, for real. Trying to figure out.
I bet money somebody's following them. Before they got this high, there was little footprints.
Was it?
Little, not like
Yeah.
tracks where somebody had like scurried out in. There are wheels up there if you're looking for that.
That's what I pointed out. Right? For real.
3, 4?
Got all of them.
No.
Yeah, they gonna.
Bro, what are you talking about? This is Nick Condition podcast. I know what I got.
I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do to.
Well, in all honesty, I'd switch up this.
I wasn't sure if it was hung on that, or what. You know,
You'll find out
if I can.
So, I mean, it's already. You can get those control arms right there, walk right down there.
Yeah, I just don't want it to hang on that. I was thinking about trying to get it this way, trying to pull it.
It's like 3 foot deep.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Yep, go get in the car. It's steeper over there than it is here. I'm thinking about trying to pull it around first.
We're gonna have to call another one for you.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna stay up there and run some rigging out to it. I'll probably have to move up a little bit where you're at.
Okay.
And
I'll sit up there.
I'm gonna try to get it around. I think I don't see any other good way of getting it past that. Not without getting other equipment out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Alright, I'll be up there.
Alright,
Me, I'll be in my car looking on the traffic report.
info. Alright. I apologize for how crappy the footage of this is probably gonna come out because of all the raindrops on the screen. Of course, one of the first good rollovers we've had in a while, and that probably would come during a monsoon. Trying to think of what kind of recovery gear would be best here. Really thinking about just going to one of the wheels over there. Both two wheels on that far side. Hopefully when it lays over over kind of more on this side of the ditch. I gotta free spool my winch. Forgetting I don't have the air winch on this truck. Let's see. How much winch cable I got on this one. Need a good excuse to redo this winch cable anyways. This'll straighten it up real quick. I do believe this winch has more cable than the Kenworth does, which will help us in this situation. We're gonna need every bit of reach we can get. Let's see how far that gets us. Bad. Not enough, but not bad. It's about the angle I want. It's 20 or 30 feet of reach. Which I have, I just gotta roll my bed back. Let's get it. It's on the other side. Most of my recovery gear is on my truck at the dealership. I'm gonna have to see what Cerie's got on this thing. I know she had some straps in this bucket here. It's pretty long. Kind of feel the setup here for this. So I don't really know what I have. I think this ought to be long enough. To reach. Now I just need to put my straps on the wheels. So I'm going to have to crawl out onto the car to get. I'm going to take rim slings. I will need, let's see, rim slings. Probably this chain. Right here is the kind of work that I really enjoy, because you just gotta piece everything together and adjust it as you go. So my chain here. Sure. Keep everything I need separate where it ain't gonna fall through. Hope y'all can see how much water is rushing through here. My goal here is when it rights itself, hopefully when it does, all of this rigging is still it's a bit easier for me to get it unhooked, because I can do it from the outside of the car instead of having to lay down underneath this thing in the water. Or if something comes off, I can fix it without having to get into the water. Make sure my chafe sleeves are in a good spot. At least it's not raining as bad anymore. It's raining pretty bad just a minute ago. Alright. I idea here, normally I would go to the control arms. I'm trying to kind of think outside the box here and imagine how I'm going to hook and unhook all this stuff when it rights itself in the water. And the chain here. Funny part is, I'm supposed to be off this evening. The stolen recovery video that we filmed was actually just a couple of hours ago. This is a little shorter here. This is actually pretty. This chain's a little bit longer than I would really like. A lot longer than I would really like. But I don't have all of my normal gear with me, so this is gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to adjust it as I go. Could actually redo this, although I hate doing it. Put these chains through the wheel. So let's face it, this thing is totaled. That will take up some length in my rigging here. Instead of having those other rim slings right there. Go straight with this. That will solve some of my issues. I think that got it. Alright, that's more of what I was envisioning. Let's see. I'm going to hook my pair link here, over here. To kind of keep the legs of this kind of even. That's why I like using this particular setup. It's real super adjustable. I can change each leg individually. Alright. That hooks. That one's hooked. Those are hooked. I need my rim slings back. We're gonna see how this works. I do not have my remote on this truck, which sucks. My goal is it's going to pull that rear end around kind of first. But when it rolls, it'll bring it away from that culvert. I really hope y'all can see what it's doing. There we go. Just like that. Just like that. Perfect. Comes down like that, and I can still get to my chains if I needed to re-rig. Catch on that culvert there. Here in a minute, I'll be able to change up the angle of my rigging. I don't know if the video does it justice of how steep this ditch is, but it is really steep. I gotta redo my rigging here. We're pulling at a weird angle because of how I have my pair link set. Get it in as far as I can, so I don't have to worry about my winch cable not reaching. Since I have the that strap on there. Oh, that worked out really well. All right, let's see. That worked out better than I was hoping it would. Yeah. I really thought he was going to fight us on that culvert more. I want to bring the rear end around more. So I'm going to hook it like this.
We did it on a roaster so we can hip store it underneath
under the cover?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Alrighty.
Dry sounds like a good idea to me. remember the winch handle's up there on this one. So how I have it rigged now, the rear end's gonna come around first. That's why I really like using that pair link like that. Come up the edge here. This is where having a twin line wrecker would be really nice. Obviously not necessary, but nice. See, this will hold. I don't have any pressure on it. It'd be really nice if I could get this extra lane here. Y'all think it'd be possible if I could get this lane?
Yeah, I'll turn it down for you.
Okay. Yeah, if I could just have this lane where I could pull it up onto the shoulder, that would be helpful.
Yeah, no problem.
I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Don't think I backed up quite enough here, but I think we can make it work. If I rig it right. I'm going to turn my guardian angels back on here so y'all can see. I'm going to make it to where legs are a little bit more even now, so it brings it up evenly. Just like that. And I apologize for how crappy this is probably going to turn out with all the water on the screen, but this is part of our 24/7 work environment. Got to work through whatever elements, whatever time. Up on that lip of the pavement there, which is a big chunk of the battle. That's why I wanted to pull it straight up and over. So I gotta get that loose wheel over there. There we go. About as far up as I'm going to get it. That is more than I need. Get that. That wheel's missing. This one's broke. Now you kind of see why I wanted to rig it the way I wanted to rig it, like that. Now all I gotta do is come right here. My chains come right out. I ain't gotta get under it. Try to fish my chains out of the control arms, hanging up on stuff. So I had this kind of worked out. Side puller. This side puller was one of the best investments. Got that Milwaukee. I'm gonna go ahead and move back over. Tell them I'll be back. We can open that lane back up here in just a second.
Alright. I'll let them know.
Alright. Get that lane back open. Go ahead and lay the bed down here. See how much this thing wants to fight us. Probably gonna have to try to pick up on that a little bit so I can get that door shut, so I don't rip that door open. Assuming it even wants to shut. So I'm gonna walk back a little bit here. Hopefully get my bed a little bit under it more. I'm gonna have to really fix this winch cable later, because it is gonna be all kinds of messed up after this one. Good thing is, it's got nice control arms down there. Hopefully I can reach this one. I don't know where I hooked, but I hooked something. Okay, I can lift up now. That door is free. Of course, the door does not shut. The door is hanging way too low. This whole part's... strap that shut somehow. Through there. I know it might look dumb if it works. It ain't dumb. there are other, better, easier ways to do this. I'm just gonna find something here substantial enough. Fender or something. Just enough to keep this thing shut. I'm not going to roll this up very nice or neat like I normally would. I want off this highway. I'm most likely going to need a snatch block because of how I have that hooked. I can't hook it even. No traffic coming right now, so I'm going to come down on this side. Probably going to have to jump this a couple of times. Yeah, it pulls the rear end of the car over. As far as I can come in there. A little bit more slack. I'm gonna winch in a little bit, let it straighten itself up. And I'm going to correct it again. I'm going to have that front corner come on the bed. Like a cat running out here. Bring it all the way over to this rail. Let it kind of ride. Now, straighten itself up. Hanging off on this side. Just the bumper. No big deal. Back on this side. I'm not familiar with how all the stuff is on this truck yet. Got all my stuff mixed in with Cerie's stuff. Good enough. Let the rain wash the rest of it off. do I have? Hook over here. It sucks about these Mercedes. They don't really give you too much to hook anyways. This one has all the hardware ripped off of it. No good frame hook slots. Grab one of the single J hook. No cars. Just gonna hook this control on. Anything over here? There's nothing over here to look. If I can't get under it, just have to run with one chain on this one. Might not have much of an option. Not what I want, but it'll get it. We still gotta get that other wheel up on here. So I can either lower my bed, try to slide it up. What I think I'm gonna do, lower my wheel lift, set it on my wheel lift, strap it down there. This thing is heavy. There's all the control arms that I was needing to hook. I'm gonna stick that out a little bit more. More room to slide this thing up. That's my goal. Be able to pick that up. Set the strut inside of there. As I suck in on it, so that can't go anywhere. And then strap across it. The middle of the wheel here. I hope this works out the way I'm hoping it is. back at the Angleton yard and try to slide this thing between the Infinity that we private property towed forever ago, which is up. It's available. I considered buying this thing. Oh, I forgot, we gotta get this off first. I forgot about the wheel and tire. Here for now, and I will roll it up later. Not super concerned with it at the moment. Set out here as far as I can get it. Drag it out of the way here. At this point, I just want to be out of here and done with this one. Try to get a little bit of rest since it's my evening off. This particular one, considering its condition, I'm not going to be super gentle with it. So watch this side here. So I'm kind of more worried about it going this way than I'm going that way. Shake this thing off. Shaking it off here. I'm going to get one of my handy dandy wood blocks. Favorite tools I carry. Stick it behind the tire there. Since the other side, the wheels ripped off of it, even though it's probably in park. So I don't see a Quattro or a 4MATIC or anything on there, so I don't think it's all-wheel drive. But if it's front-wheel drive, the front wheel being missing there will stop it from wanting to roll. Or I'm sorry, we'll let it roll because that wheel's not connected, so the differential is not connected. I'm walking it off the truck. If you've watched any of my other recent videos, I'll show an exterior view of this. I'm not today because it's raining, and I'm not gonna put my 360 camera out in the rain. I'm going to extend out here a little bit. Let's give me some slack. Oh, see if I can't get my hooks off of it here. Just kind of hooked whatever I could on this side. Got some kind of a bracket. Take it off with my foot there. Consequently, how I had it hooked there allowed it to kind of come at an angle, so I had to work it on the bed, but we were able to get this thing unloaded here. So I gotta get that strap off, my wood block out, get some of this mud off of my bed real quick, snatch block, all that stuff put up, straps moved back so I can seal that bucket up, finish up my impound paperwork, and try to go get some rest before I go back on call in the morning. So if you're not sure of any injuries, there was nobody around when the cops got there. It was abandoned, doors were open, we was upside down in the water, so I'm assuming they got out and were able to make their way out of there. So if you would, keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers. If you like the video, please subscribe, like, and share. We will see you all on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.